he's got these. Alright. No, done really well. Definitely time to save it now. Definitely. Yeah, fantastic. Right, what's next then? Oh, is that it? I think that's it. I think that was the final bit, was it? Yeah, because the next door's opened. Right, so in the middle of the floor we got the prize. Ah, I see. Yep. Okay, so we can swap that over. No problem. We can have that as a reserve now. The Warhammer. Got some more. God, these are going to be tough to do without frost bombs. I mean, it's possible. Oh, that one's a git. That one is a git to fight. Anyway, what do you do to kick it off? We need a rapier, so we're stuffed. We haven't got one. Haven't got a rapier, so end of story. Can't do anything until we get a rapier. Sadly, we're going to have to come back, which is no problem. We know how to come back. Just come back from level 7. And that is no problem at all. So where do you go from here then? Yeah, the options are limited as to where to go from the castle missions. I would say down there, if there was anything to fetch. I suppose it's worth checking. Let's see, I think it's all. So, we are in the mood for doing a little bit more exploration in the Amber dungeon, and we're going across to level 10, where there is a pretty damn good push blocks, Casbars. Can be quite a difficult one to find. And even worse, it needs a couple of critical components. One being a gear key. Hopefully you didn't use it in that storeroom that you saw. Maybe you did. That would have been a bit of a mistake. So this is the beloved level 10. Now what can be difficult to find is the pit right down the other end of level 10. That drops me down to Casbar push blocks. This is telling you level 10. Okay, so you come to level 10 and this here is the pit down to the Casbar push blocks, which is great. However, first thing that happens when you get down, of course, is you find out that the floor is dead. And you have a look around, you see all the stairs. This looks good. Not going to help you much. Apart from this is very nice, of course, but here we are. This is our beloved bluestones, well known. So here we are. We're on the Casbar, and it's a good one. It's a good one. So here we are. The first thing you come to, hopefully, is you've got the gear key. Okay, so that gives you that. Oh, of course. They're not that friendly around here. You do have to contend with these geezers. Hopefully your main man can generate some bombs for you. Ready to go, which is marvellous. So what happens next then? Well, the next next thing you notice is that the push blocks are a bit hard to move. That's the only thing. And the next thing you notice is this. Need a rapier sword. So let's have a look and see who's got one. He's got a lovely assortment of objects. He's got a lovely assortment of essences. And sum total of rapiers is 0. Never mind. We've got a key slot. Maybe that'll do it. Plenty of keys. Go round to the back of these and give these a push. That'd be handy. You can get round the back. That's the boiler room, which is fine, but you still haven't solved this bit here. You use the push blocks network, don't you? Can you do that? Is there a push blocks network that you can use? Yeah. Yeah, we're part of this network now. If you head out, first of all, make a note on here. Little note on here, Casbar. That'd be flipping handy. Yeah, so you know. That's where you're stuck. But if you're ever on the push blocks, do use the network, because what we're looking for now is a rapier. We haven't got one. Got one at all. Now, if you go to level 4, I've heard on the grapevine that there is a rapier there. So because I made a note of it, I know where level 4 is. Level 4 is here. So it's quite well hidden. But there are a number of rapiers. This is just one of quite a few. And it's possible that you might miss one rapier and you might miss the next one. If you come along here, now there's a rapier buried in the earth there. It's quite difficult to see, but sometimes you can see it better than other times. You can't see it at all there. Can you see it from here? Is it there? Blimey, it is flipping difficult to see, I've got to say. There. I suppose if you know it's there, that does help. But that's quite a difficult one, I must admit. That's not too... sometimes it's easier depending on the season, you know, depending on whether it's winter or not. So there you go. We can take it straight back to this is the push blocks, so really need a note down here as well. Push blocks on this bit. Push blocks. Just make a note of everything, because it makes everything so much easier then. Right, so now we can kick that flipping push blocks one. Definitely, we can do it. Casbar, wait a minute, is there. So we've gone the wrong way already. Okay. These rapier swords are basically like keys in the end. They're just like iron keys or whatever. There you go, it's all part of the game. We're just about to come back into the Casbar. So now, I'm going to use this rapier. does. So I'm just going to do a little note on here. Castle. So that we know exactly where that is. So we can basically get this push blocks one moving. It's is a bit of a puzzle one. I think you go down into the case stores. Let's have a look. And it is called the case stores for a reason, because here are the push blocks. Case stores. So now we can just push this one. Panning out. We just need to do the same with the boiler room at the other side. Basically, that's can't actually get through at the moment. What about this? This is level 2. Fontaine is there. That basically is the answer to everything. So I'll use the fontaine actually. To the fontaine, which has got everything on it, I think. Let's have a look. Actually, I think I went wrong there, because I don't need to do the fontaine, do you? It's the castle again. Yeah, of course it is. Could have gone there straight from the Casbah. You don't need to overthink it. That's embarrassing, that was. I mean, I'm not too sure whether that would have worked with the fontaine, because obviously level 1 has got 2 halves to it, so I'm not sure. Let's just go straight through back to the castle. You can do it. I thought you could do it from the castle. Right, so what you do is you go out of here. Basically, this is level 1 straight away. And you go to the boiler room now. Straight from here. Up in this direction here, we come to the boiler room. So you come, this is the boiler room because of this flipping lot here. So here are the push blocks. I wonder what was going on there for a minute. Oh, hello. We have hit the chitin armour, blimmin' heck. That's not, and bombs as well. Oh yeah. I like it, oh yes. Very nice. Oh, I like those. Those are superb. Yeah, all chitin armour. Yeah, he does look a bit strange with that stupid thing on, doesn't he? I think he's just gone. No, he hasn't, no. That'd be nice to think so, wouldn't it? He's got this. So that obviously trumps that by a factor of 2. The chitin armour is double the reed armour any day, but it doesn't come with gloves. Oh, iron key. Gear key? Blimmin' heck. That is really good to see that. Because that, oh my god, look at this. What is it? How is he qualified? Unfortunately, he's not qualified to use that. What a shame. What a shame. Right, okay, what? I mean, brilliant. We really did well out of that push blocks. The only thing is, I'm just going to do a little note in here, reed armour, in case we ever need to know where it is. We can say, okay, we'll go back and get it, because somebody might want to wear that. Blimey. Oh, we can grab this back. Yeah, I know these closed down, but we need it back. We can't just say, no, we're not going to bother with that. We flipping need it back. It's as simple as that. So we've got to grab that back. This is a fantastic cache room to find. Oh yeah, we've got to find him a helmet, haven't we? So in the short term, he can have this one. It does look a sight. In fact, he can't wear it actually. Got to go back to the castle. Where's the castle from here? There it is. There. Let's go through here. Straight ahead. Right. Okay. Fontaine where we stored all the stuff that we were, like helmets and things like that. It's where we stored it all in the end. Yeah, that's why there's nothing here. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, that's the trouble when you get two different storage places. So he's going to have to store that here because he's not qualified on it and it's quite weighty. God, look at this, we've got 3 crystals, that's unbelievable. It is unbelievable, so is that. Wow. She's got 1, which is mad. He's got 2. They're all pretty low, aren't they? They need beefing up. Without a doubt. He's doing these big ones now. That is a moment to celebrate, without a doubt. Yeah. I think he can do these anti-venom ones, which is definitely worth just doing them. And of course the rage is all the rage. Need to get back to the Fontaine to flipping get these helmets sorted out. Get back to the flipping Fontaine then. Call it. You're so flipping exercised by it. What you do is go up here. You can see it on it. That's not the Fontaine, is it? It's this one up here. Right. No, you're going wrong. But that push box was flipping brilliant, I've got to say. That was well worth doing. I've got a feeling that we can go on and do this water essence thing now with the mine. I think that could be next. Go on, and we'll sort out these helmets. Because Minotaur is looking like a bit of a sight at the moment. I really would like him to have the right helmet, if possible. Go and have a look at it. We stored a whole load of stuff up in the Fontaine, which is here. Luckily, we kept a note of it, right? So I'm sure we've got some decent helmets. Yeah, thought so. Right. Oh, he hasn't got a helmet at all. So he got. Oh yeah. Oh, he look cool. Look at that. He does look business with that phalanx helmet. She, on the other hand, has got this helmet. If she takes it off, she goes straight into overload. But the Minotaur, yeah, he looks good with that. Ooh, look at that phalanx helmet, brilliant. What other stuff did we store? Quarrels, food, herbs. Oh, we stored some light armour here. Oh, we got the shotguns here as well. We did store a whole load of stuff. Oh, this is the push blocks again. Oh, sorry, that's where we came from. Right, okay. Actually got it noted on there for you, mate. Right, we've got all these different notes telling us what we want to do. So that's level 4, level 5, 7, 3, 2, 1. So we can go wherever we want, absolutely top. Right, so here we are. We are going to get hold of the red gem. This is also a rapier situation. As soon as we get the red gem, we can get another rapier, but this one's a bit tricky. This one has got a duff push block. It's a bit tricky. It's definitely worth keeping your eye out for this duff one. It's probably a good idea to do this sort of thing and get this one solved as quickly as possible so you can get the red gem. Then you also get an extra rapier, which is flipping good news. Now I have cocked this one up so many times because it looks like you can do it quite easily, but it can be a right old pig. Can be. So that's probably a good idea to go on to there. Yeah, I think so. Stranded, so be careful what you do. So that one could probably go onto there. That one could probably go onto there. Oh, I see, that one can go onto there. Yeah, this is looking good. That one from the other side. I'm getting worried. I am getting worried. I think I want to get rid of this one, to be honest. It needs to go onto there, I think. Right, now I can push. That one can go onto there, I suppose. Is this working out? I don't know. Looks like it must be. This one obviously goes onto there. There's only one left. God, that was flipping close. That was close. Right, now, apart from getting the red gem, get some rubbishy old flipping item like a scroll, but make sure you understand the scroll. So take the red gem, comes down, the scroll in its place, get some light onto the situation, and we're now going to go and claim our rapier sword, which is right over there. You can't actually see it, but we're standing opposite a rapier that's just up for grabs. So basically just look at the map really. You can follow it around, I think, yeah. Go straight through, can't you? Let's have a look. Ooh. Nice Brucey bonus there. So if you're going to get some more rapiers that are up for grabs, definitely grab them because you need 5 to get through to the master key. So make sure you do grab any of these freebie rapier swords. And here we are, we've got a rapier sword right there to add to our collection. We've already got 2, so we're now up on 3. There's all sorts of other goodies like this ethereal blade. That's the first ethereal blade that we've got. And that is a nice old Brucey bonus. Now that looks like a protection crystal. Well, it is. Underneath it there is a green gem. So what does that mean? Well, it means that we've got a green gem, we've got a blue gem, and we've got the whole lot. Which means we can now go and claim the Shaman Staff. And there's food all over the flipping place here. Might as well do a little note actually. I know it sounds crazy, but if you put notes all over, it only take a second to do. Sometimes it can be really handy when your crew is completely starving, you know, to actually make a note of this stuff. And see, I've made previous notes. Really good idea. So for instance, we want to know where the Shaman Staff is, which is basically the gems locks are on level 4. So it should be an easy matter now to go to there, which is just around the corner here. We can go and get a Shaman Staff because we've got the 3 gems. That's the whole flipping idea of the gems locks. And we go and claim our flipping Shaman. Oh, it makes such a difference. It makes a really good. Oh, it's just there. See, because we actually notated the levels. So this proves that we're on level 4. Snake Man is level 4. Gem locks are here, right in the middle, right in the centre of the level are the gem locks. So it's just a case of getting a Shaman Staff now. There's no more extra rapiers. Oh, we could have gone that way. Probably a better way to go, to be honest. Yeah. We'll go this way then. And once you've got the Shaman Staff, then all the other missions that you come to are one hell of a lot easier. And the gem locks are marked by these spikes. You can just go straight through, and if that lever is up and that trapdoor is closed or open, it doesn't matter which, if that lever is up, it's definitely worth. Now don't just go in and grab the Shaman Staff. That would be so tempting, wouldn't it? That would go completely wrong. That would be just a nightmare, because those gates would slam down and hold you prisoner for an eternity and a day. Now the way to deal with it is to actually put the gem locks in. At which point this one opens up. This is the way to actually get the Shaman Staff. I know that looks strange, but that is actually what is supposed to happen. Now, the Shaman Staff quite easily. Wait a minute, what's he got the other one then? Oh, he's got that. Okay. So it depends whether you want to have the Shaman Cloak. Because it's energy plus 30, it is quite good. Yeah. That's pretty good. Oh, definitely pull the lever to go down on that mission. Let's give it a quick try now. That always happens. I don't think you can do about that really. Right again, because the reason is, if you can, oh, where's that flipping? There is actually a, yeah, because if you, I think with that fire ethereal, an idea that you might be quids in if you manage to grab that fire ethereal stuck again. I managed to do a force field, but not on the fire ant rule.